Hi and welcome back, my name is Emily. Today I'm going to use a stamp set called With Gratitude from Trinity Stamps. This beautiful stamp set is created by Rachel Voss for Trinity Stamps, and I am so in love with these flowers. I have created three cards with this stamp set, and I will also be using the coordinating dies for my project today. And you can see that this die set also has this really fun edge cutting die that I will use for my first project, and I use this on top of a top folded note card, and you will see that I will do some partial die cutting here. So I will just line that up with my with the crease of my card base, and then I will run it through my die cut machine, and you can see how this ends up. And I will cut away the rest of this. If I had been a little bit smart, I would have used my paper trimmer, but I actually used a scissor, and I'm sorry about my phone there and the lamp casting a shadow. I will remove it in a second here, and you can see that I'm cutting it away, but I didn't cut the best, so I think it had been even nicer if I had cut it away with my paper trimmer. So you can see I will back this off with some gray cardstock on the inside, and I will also have this stamped and cut out image colored in, and I will raise that up as well to create some more dimension. So this will be a layered card. I will show you in a second how you can create one layered card as well. So I'm using my Copic markers here just to color this bloom in really fast, and I am doing the same to the stems here. And when I'm happy with the coloring of the green parts here, I will go in and color the middle part. And for this one I'm using a really light yellow marker. I believe it's Y0, maybe Y00. I will have it linked up in the corner here so you can see. And then I will go in with a really light pink as well. I believe that is R10. I will link that as well. And here you can see I'm putting that gray cardstock to the inside of my panel, and then I will pop this flower up with some fun foam, and then I will cut the exit off from the bottom of this so this card can stand up. So really easy to do. I'm just turning my card base around so I can get the perfect placement. I'm taking one of the larger stamps that says bloom to the bottom, and just finishing up with some black dots from Trinity Stamp. They will be listed down below if you want to check them out. So now I will create a second card, and for this card I will use a cream colored card base. And I looked through my stash and I didn't find a card stock that was really heavy, so I think this is maybe 80 pounds, but I think it's not the same as my other 80 pound cardstock, if that makes sense. So I think this is a little lighter cardstock, but this was the only cream colored cardstock that I had, and I had my mind set on this to be the contrasting color, so that is why I went with it. But I think it's a little bit too flimsy for a card front for my taste, but it works, but it's not perfect. I would have loved it to be a little bit more sturdy. I have my Nina 110 for my card bases usually, so this was really flimsy for me to use as a card front, but I love how it turned out color wise, so I went with it. You can see here how I did my scoring to match up everything so everything aligns. And now I'll go in and do some coloring on this one as well, and I will pretty much do the same as I did on the other one. You can see here on this one I will actually use some more teal colors instead. So for my second or my third project for today, I will show you the color combos as I used for the last one here. So you can see I'm doing some partial stamping on this one. I'm just creatively turning my MISTI so I can get all the flowers to look natural on top of this card base, and my goal was to not have to mask anything off. So I went around colored stamped out every flower until I have had filled my entire card front here, and then I went in and colored this. I used some Memento Tuxedo black ink, and that is a great ink for use when you are doing copy coloring. So here you can see once more I'm going in with that light yellow color, and then I'm going in with I think it's a BG10 to the edges of my panel and just nearly touching the yellow parts, because I don't want to create any other colors in between the blue, teal and the yellow. So that's it, and that is how I created this. And I will only pop this up with some fun foam tape on my backside just to create some dimension, and then I will use this beautiful die set from Trinity Sample as well that says thank you, and I use some black glitter cardstock and vellum to create that, and I will fill in my center with those black dots again. As I said previously, they will be linked down below if you're interested in checking them out. And I am so in love with this color combination. I know that I will make more projects with this color combination, of course with this stamp set as well. I am in love with it. So I hope you liked these projects for today. If you did, please give it a thumb up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And I hope you are great until next time. Bye!